Second Starbucks run of the day.
Can I eat it? Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream today. Hey, Sarah's Travels. Good to see you. Hello. And Vanta Crew. Good to see you again as well. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. It's really good to be back here in the park again. It's been a little while since we've been here. But yeah, really glad to be back here in the parks again. I'll be honest, we kind of wimped out with all the really cold weather and the rain that we had here for several days in a row, and we just decided that really wouldn't be very fun just to walk around in. So we did kind of wimp out on coming to the parks for a few days. But this evening we are here at Epcot. Going to check out some of the stuff here at the Festival of the Arts. Also, first thing we're going to do, we're going to head over here to Creation Shop and pick up our magnet. So there is the new Passholder magnet out now. Ray from Tiana's Bayou Adventure, or not from Tiana's, but the Bayou Adventure, that's the ride. But yeah, from the Princess and the Frog. But yeah, so we're going to head over here to Creations, grab our Passholder magnet. Looks like there is a little bit of a line over here, but the lines do usually go pretty quick for the magnets. And then once that's done, I don't know, maybe we'll check out what merchandise is here. I know I did do that on the opening day of the festival, which was last Friday. But we may take a quick glance through Creation Shop to see if there's anything we missed before or anything new. And then we'll be heading out in the World Showcase to check out some of the art that's available now. I know on opening day there was a lot of people here buying a lot of stuff, but I'm sure they had more art to put out. I'm sure they kind of know from past experience how well things sell here. Hey Vandercrew, so I'm doing good. This is Robert here, and I'm doing pretty good today. Seem to be over all of the messy head cold junk that I had there a few weeks ago. So doing really good. Glad to be back here. And just have some fun here. So what's the temperature? Okay, so right now, let me refresh it here, make sure. So it says it's 55. And this is the warmest that we've been in probably a week or so, to be honest. This is the nicest day I've seen in quite a while. Down here we have had a lot of cold, rain, and cloudy days, but it has cleared up today, and today is supposed to be the beginning of our warm-up back to our normal temperatures this time of year, which is, you know, in the 70s, around the mid-70s for our highs, and then down in the 50s at night for our lows. So that's kind of our normal temperatures this time of year, and I'm really going to be glad when it gets back there. So it looks like the line also goes around inside a little bit, a little different. A lot of times they'll have the cast members just right here when you first come in, but looks like they're going to send us around a little ways here to pick up our magnet. Does seem like it's going to be a pretty neat magnet this time. And I'm not complaining, but the sun is bright on the eyes every now and then, and it may get bright on the camera. Sorry about that if it does, but we'll do our best to keep it from kind of whiting out the picture for you guys.
I like the little Mickey, like a rain jacket or something.
Oh yeah, they have a little Mickey jacket there. That's really cool. But thanks everyone for joining us today. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. I'm really excited to be back here at the parks again. I have been away for several days and kind of miss it, to be honest. So always good to be back here in the parks again, and especially when it's sunny like it has turned out today. I'll be honest, I know it's supposed to get colder tonight. Like after sundown, it's supposed to start going back down into the 40s. So I kind of dressed a little warmer than I probably would have, and I'm a little hot right now, to be honest. But I know it's going to get colder later, so I'm just trying to plan ahead to not be too cold later on tonight. Yes.
1 second. You send you to Miguel right this way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just one? Give me a second. Just that here. Yeah, thank you.
Is this for you?
2 caramels for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, so we have acquired our magnet. There's Ray from Princess and the Frog. Pretty cool magnet, I will say. It looks pretty neat. So like the body of him down here that's yellow is kind of glittery. I don't know if it really shows up on the camera. But it kind of sparkles a little. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, pretty good. And also the stars kind of have a little, up here, the stars kind of have a little sparkle to them as well. But yeah, really cool magnet. So I'll try to put those in the backpack here. Give me just a second. So we don't get those messed up. And then, so the merchandise for the festival, yeah, so they have a couple of different lug bags. They have a rectangular shaped one here with Figment on it. And they also have a square shaped one. So they have 2 different shapes. So they got the rectangular and the square. And they're both like, yeah, $90. So they're both $90, 2 lug bags for the festival. And they are kind of cute, that's for sure. Figment on them. I love Figment. Hey Sarah, no, my wife is with me today. She actually has a new job now that lets her get off a little earlier in the day. So hopefully when I come out of the evening, she'll be able to join me a lot more than she has in the past.
Okay, I think I like the square bag.
You like the square bag better?
The best. It seems like it has just a little bit more room in it.
A little more room? Okay.
So yeah. May have to go home with one of those.
You think maybe? Hey Ben, thanks for joining us. Happy Friday. And then they do have a Figment Loungefly as well. Figment with a light bulb, and that's, you know, the light bulb and Figment, that's what the new popcorn bucket is as well. Figment with a light bulb, so.
And then they have a little.
That's pretty cool. And around we go. Yeah, and so this is the new, this is the scavenger hunt game this year. So you get, that's the little map for the scavenger hunt, and I think you get
stickers. So
stickers.
You go around and find it and put the sticker
you find
on
the art and you put where you found it, and then I think this is the prize. It's kind of like, I wasn't sure what they were before, but it looks like they're stencils, because I have seen these in some little packages behind the counter at one of the stores where you can purchase this, besides here. And so I think these little stencils, there's a Figment, Mickey, and Minnie. It looks like there's one of Spaceship Earth there. I think that's the prize. One of those. Not, I don't think it's all of them. I think you get one. But I think that's the prize. And then it looks like the same shirt that we saw last Friday, the Festival of the Arts shirt. I do love the back on this shirt. I wish it wasn't black, because black does get really hot here in the summer. But a really cool shirt. And then they have the hat. They have the Spirit jerseys over here. Yep, it has the Festival of the Arts on the back of it and a big figment on the bottom.
And they do have...
Oh, so now here's some stuff. I did not see this the other day. So they do have an ornament. So a Festival of the Arts Passholder ornament with figment. That's really cool. And looks like some magnets down here. Yeah, just the one, I guess, is the Festival of the Arts magnet. Those are cool. And then there's another ornament that I think I did see this one last Friday. So I have a figment ornament there.
Oh, I had to figure that. They're on board.
I haven't seen. I don't think there's a magic band for the Arts Festival. There are some pins. The magic bands are over there. We could go look and see, but I haven't heard about a specific magic band just for the Festival of the Arts.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
And I don't think I see one that's just for it. They do have a figment one though. Yeah, they have a really cool figment magic band though. Kind of hard to get the lighting. There we go. It's a really cool figment magic band, the Magic Band Plus. I don't think they even sell the other ones now, just the regular ones. I believe all they have are the Magic Band Plus bands now. So we still do not have a Magic Band Plus, but we do have several. Well, a few of the older magic bands. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great Friday. And KJ903, good to see you as well. I saw your comment there before we got started, but thanks for hopping in here and joining us on the stream. And, oh, they have a figment book. I've never noticed that before. I don't think that's maybe art festival specific, but that's really cool. But yeah. And then I know they also have a few other things. They have the ears for the Festival of the Arts, so they do have Mickey ears here for that.
And they glow in the dark.
Oh, does it say they glow in the dark? Yeah, I see that. It glows in the dark. Well, that's kind of cool. They are $45. That's a lot of money for ears, but I don't know. I think so. I'm not. We don't do the ears. We never really got into those.
You like the cup and the other bag as well.
Yeah. But it looks like for the most part the same stuff that we saw last Friday on the opening day. I did miss the magnet though, and that one ornament, the Passholder ornament.
So bright.
Alright, we are walking directly into the sunlight. Sorry about that. But it's kind of hard to see. I'm just trying to make my way out of there. Oh, you have a pink sparkly glitter magic band. That's cool. So our magic bands, like I was saying a minute ago, are all just the regular ones, the older ones, not the Magic Band Plus that lights up and interacts with stuff. I'm sure at some point we're going to get one of them. Yeah, I'm sure we will at some point. But we just haven't. We really don't. We don't need one to get in because we have several others that still work just fine. But at some point we'll probably get one of the Magic Band Plus bands just to check out all the different interactive things that they do. So they do have some
art here.
Yeah, some glittery art. I don't, it kind of looks like storms, like radar of storms over there. Like hurricanes. It kind of looks like the radar of a hurricane on some of them. Just to be honest, just to be honest, that's kind of what it looks like when you're watching the radar map down here and a hurricane's coming through. All right. Well, I know we did have quite a bit of rain a few days ago, so I'm going to go over here and see. Check out the chalk art.
It's the penguins from Mary Mary Poppins.
Yeah, they do have that over there. A little photo op there. You can go in there and stand in there with the penguins from Mary Poppins. So it does look like the first sets of chalk art did get messed up, have washed away. And there's a few here that are, I don't know if those are new or kind of just remaining. Maybe they're a little new. But the first ones we saw last week did get washed away. Oh, but there is an orange bird one up here. So there are a few new ones. We'll walk down through here in a second and try to check these out. So yeah, it looks like the first one here is orange bird.
Like some of the stuff from the tiki.
With some tiki, and looks like one of the birds from the tiki room there with orange bird. And the next one has got like the Cinderella's castle and Walt and Mickey, like the partner statue. I don't know how well it's going to show up for you guys. I know the sun is really bright coming toward us, and it does make it hard. And this one is supposed to be like Epcot with the monorail. And if you can see Spaceship Earth up at the top there. And Mickey and Figment and Deadpool. Kind of cool. Those are kind of cool. And then down here at the end, it looks like this is where the forced perspective was at the other day. And the last one was one with Hulk that you were able to, if they finished it, which I'm pretty sure they did, but they were working on it when I was here, but you were supposed to have someone go and stand in a certain spot, and it would look like Hulk was, you know, had his hand on holding them up off the ground. So yeah, I didn't see it completely finished, but we will check over here and see what this forced perspective is going to look like. I'm not sure.
It's
oh no, Kronk. So it's Kronk. Yeah, see, so this is Kronk here, and I know it's not going to show up good on the screen, but it's not finished. But it's like Kronk with his hands up in the air, and I'm not sure what's behind him. But maybe that will be finished here pretty soon. So I guess now we'll just start making our way around, checking out some of the art displays.
Yeah, so I didn't get to come last
No,
time.
you were not here last Friday for opening day, so this is all new for you.
Yeah.
And this one here, Rob Kaz, this booth was by far the busiest one last Friday, because he was here actually signing art. And they still have the table out with his name there, so maybe he was, or he's going, you know, earlier today, or he will be later on. But yeah, this one was definitely one of the busiest displays last week. The Stitch one over the Dole Whip. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that one with Stitch. I did notice, like last week, there were quite a few paintings at different booths that had Stitch in them.
I like the maps.
Yeah, the maps of the parks. Those are really neat. It's like Walt with Mickey and Minnie at the carousel. That's real cool. And one from Up with Mr. Fredricksen. There's quite a few with Donald and Daisy right here. There's one of those with the with Stitch. It says that it's a limited edition. I don't know what GICLE, what that means in painting wise. I don't know, but this one is 10 of 295, so it looks like.
That one is 1 of 295 up there.
Oh wow, that's cool. The one up there with Mickey doing the painting.
7. I can't tell. Either a 1 or
Yeah, it is 7. I think it's a 7. Still, yet 7 is well 7 or 10. Either one is a pretty low number. They do have some really cool stuff in here. And the next booth is also, excuse me, more of the broadcast collection, I believe. These are more just kind of animal inspired, I guess you would say, not really Disney. Yeah, he has a lot of things here with turtles in it. Or he did have last Friday. Turtle. I like going with the shaggy cow and the little beagle. It's really a cute painting. I like that one. Hey Adrian, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good Friday. We're just here checking out some of the art here at the Festival of the Arts here at Epcot.
Just to get the one with the boat.
Yeah, some really cool stuff in here.
I mean, that's really cute because it's got the cat and all the faces on them.
And this is
that we're not very adventurous eaters.
no, we
when it
are
comes
not
to
adventurous in food.
Food, but it does smell really good here.
Yeah, there are several of the booths that when they're cooking whatever it is they're doing smells really good. Of course, this first one here just has the almond frangipane cake. That's primarily the only food item they have here. I'm not really big on almond flavor in cakes myself. Probably my least favorite flavor for a cake.
Let's get to Annabelle.
This one actually.
And the park does seem to be pretty full this evening.
It's
Parking
much
lots.
more crowded than it was the last time I was here.
Yeah. The last time you were here it was way less crowded. But you know, the parking lot wasn't completely full, but it was pretty busy. So, and then around here is where, so the booth around behind these bushes, that's where they have the grilled cheese and tomato soup that they have.
It's been good weather for that.
Yeah, it has been good weather. And then they do have something up here I heard about. Oh, this is where they have the Dole Whip Fly-It, I think, at World Showcase.
That looks really good.
Yeah, so there goes someone carrying it.
That looks really good.
It does look good. We may
should
have.
try that.
You want to try that? So the flight is. I'm trying to get over here to see. Strawberry in it, lemon and lime, I guess. You want to try them?
Maybe in a little while.
Maybe in a
The
few
cake
minutes.
pop sounds good. A berry sponge cake, white chocolate ganache.
Ganache and ooh, that does sound good. The liquid nitrogen cake pop.
I almost think that sounds better than
Kind of. I
don't
do
know
love
about
Dole Whip though, but
lime with chili lime seasoning.
yeah, I'm not sure about chili lime with you know, with the
But
ice
it does
creamy
look-
Dole Whip, you know,
I've seen
stuff.
a
But
couple of people with it. It looks amazing, and it's a good size amount of Dole Whip in each cup.
yeah, it does look like a good amount. Non-adventurous eaters unite. I'm there with you. Like I say, but I did see on there someone's just carrying one here, so it does look like the toppings that it said, like the gummy lifesavers, they come in a little cup separate, so it's not like mixed in or on top of the Dole Whip. So the next one around here is Thomas Kincaid Studios, and we did miss one booth back there, but here's some Marvel stuff. They got Spider-Man. Not 100% sure on everything in that one. We do have some of the Avengers up here though. There's some Marvel stuff here. I think this first one back here actually has some Disney stuff in it, in this Thomas Kincaid booth. Some Disney stuff, or Disney inspired stuff for sure. Oh, there's the Rescuers. That's cool. So I did notice last Friday there are more of your non-traditional, not so well-known characters in some of the paintings that I saw here at the festival. That one up there from Alice. Is the Queen of Hearts in it as well? One here from Moana. Let's see. These people, let them go over there. Tiana, and then
at that point it's like
oh, it's got Mushu in it. That's cool. But it is a little difficult to kind of get inside these booths and check out everything because there's a lot of people here. So it is a little difficult to get in there and check out all of the paintings. Hey Robert, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a great Friday. So we have some Star Wars art here.
In a closet, right?
Yeah. Go in here with Grogu and the Mandalorian. And yeah, a few more Star Wars and kind of themed paintings in there. My personal opinion, these are all very detailed and they're really nice paintings, but I don't know, they all, yeah, the Dalmatian's cool, but I don't know, these are almost, they almost look too much like a print on every one of them, to me, you know, personal opinion. I mean, I like them, but I don't know, they're just, I do really like this one though, the Halloween one, with all the characters. It's really cool. Oh, that's like from Mary Poppins. That's cool. And the Aristocats. That's neat. And they do have some of the artists here. There's one outside there, so if you purchase something that artist has, it's their piece of art, then you can get them to sign it for you while you're here. And I don't think, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think that's like any kind of an additional expense to get the artist to sign it. It's just something that they're here and will do. I'm not into mushrooms. That's another one of my non-adventurous items, is I don't like mushrooms. I think for me it's more of just, I don't know. They are a fungus, and that, I don't know if it just puts me off because of what they are. But yeah, I don't do mushrooms, and they do seem to be And I know maybe the way you cook them, it wouldn't be, but they have a very appearance and texture when I've seen them like they're rubbery. So it's just not something I can get into. Yeah, Robert, I'll agree. This is an awesome Epcot festival. As far as things to go around and look at, probably my favorite one as well. There's different styles of art that they have here at all the different booths. I think the food for me is better at the other ones. In years past, there have been some of the art festivals where I thought they had great food for the type of food that I like to eat. This year, not so much for me. But I really do love all the art that they have here.
You're just still upset they took away the drinking chocolate.
I am very upset they took away the drinking chocolate flight. Yes, I am. That was my absolute most favorite thing of this festival, and it's been gone for a few years now. And I'm still not happy that they took it away. Yeah, mushroom cheese pizza being no. That's a big nope for me, man. I would just go hungry. Yep, that's what I do. Maybe eat the crust, leave the rest of it. But yeah, mushroom and cheese would be a big nope for me. It does go someone with one of the pigment popcorn buckets.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people.
Yeah, so I know you haven't been here, but they are on a virtual order and queue kind of thing to go pick it up. So you order it and pick a time slot, I think, and you can go pick up your popcorn bucket. It does look like the pub is pretty full today. As usual, I don't see any open spots at the bar, and there are people at the door just trying to make their way in and find some way to get up there and get them a beverage. I honestly think they really should try to make the pub a little bigger, you know, because I know they would have plenty of business if they would make that area a little bigger. Well, it is already starting to cool off a little dab, I think. The sun is starting to go down, and it is, yeah, the sun is starting to go down, just barely, but in the shade. Now I'm glad I have my bigger coat that I was a little warm with earlier. Yeah, if you're going to go in the Rose and Crown, well, and I guess that would be a benefit to us. We are very much on the short side, so maybe we could kind of sneak through people a little bit. But yeah, I definitely think they should expand that area. I mean, I know they'd have to redo something, or you know, if they would have done the expansion to the UK pavilion that they were talking about with the Mary Poppins attraction and everything, then I'm sure they would have had an area somewhere to make a bigger pub. But yeah, the pub is always packed unless you're here basically right at park opening. But I've been here at park opening, and very close to it at least, and there's at least 2 or 3 people in there right from the beginning. And you know, I don't blame them. If you're here on vacation and you want to get in there, that's probably great. It's, yeah. Sorry for the little glitchiness there, guys. And For some reason, every now and then, when I walk near this bridge here, going into and out of France, the signal doesn't play very nice. But sorry about that. All right, well, we'll take a look over here and see. I don't remember what is over here at the France booth, but we'll take a look. They got a picture menu over here if you want to see what it looks like. Yeah, I did notice where we saw that it said escargot on chocolat. It's not really escargot, it's just shaped like that. So it's not actually, it's just with the decoration in the shape of a snail. So they do look neat, and they may be tasty. The little dessert that they have.
They do have a frozen French martini.
They do have a frozen French martini. Those are almost always good. And there is a pretty decent line here at the France booth right now as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Rope drop the Rose and Crown if you want to get in there. That's going to be your best bet.
We did look, and there are no reservations for Epcot tomorrow.
So tomorrow here at Epcot, all of the reservations, where you still have to book a reservation here at Disney, which I wish they would get rid of it. It's very annoying. But Epcot is the only park that is booked up for tomorrow. Now, they may open up more slots later on, but I did look this afternoon, and tomorrow Epcot is fully booked, so it is definitely going to be a busy day here tomorrow at Epcot. Well, Friday night, a big drinking night in the UK. I would dare say it's probably the same here in the US for a lot of people, to be honest. End of the work week. And a lot of people do like to get them a few drinks and wind down for the weekend. So this is the Encanto Cocina. I don't remember what was on this one. I thought there was something here that we looked through the guide and thought it might be good. Oh, the chorizo and potato empanada. It did look good on the guide. So they do have a chorizo and potato empanada. You might would like the cheesecake, the mango passion fruit filled cheesecake.
That does sound really good.
And actually, they should have pictures of those over here. There they are. So there's the mango cheesecakes. Hi. They have them there at the counter. They do look pretty good. But yeah, so over here is this is the picture menu. So they have the chorizo and potato empanada, the soup, and the cheesecake. Relatively not bad priced, I don't think, for items here. I have seen a few booths that have had several items in the $9 range, which to me personally I think is on the edge of being a little much for stuff you get here. I know I did try the Wagyu bun that they have at the Japan booth last Friday. It was really good, but it was like $9.75 and you just get one bun. And yeah, I know it's Wagyu and that's more expensive beef, but it was also almost like ground or very finely chopped up Wagyu, so it's not like the premium cut that they would use for a Wagyu steak or something like that, you know. But nonetheless, it was good. I would get another one sometime during the festival, maybe. But yeah, some of the things here appear to be a little on the pricey side. And this one doesn't really look like this is any one specific style like we've seen at some of the others. Like all of the Thomas Kincaid stuff, they kind of look similar in the style that they're done. And there's some more on around here we'll see that I saw last week as well. It's done by an artist. Scooter was the name, and you can tell that's all that one artist because it's completely the same style. Yeah, I mean it's absolutely the same style, but they're really cool. But they're exactly the same style, the same color palette, but they're really neat, I have to admit. And so these just say on these tents here, the one we just looked at and this one, it just says Disney Gallery Artists. So I don't think it's like your big artists that you're going to have at some of the other booths where the artist will have their own.
I do like the monorail and Jungle Cruise.
Oh yeah, those kind of like posters up there. Let's see if we can step in here and get a closer look at those. They have some kind of like posters for the monorail system and for Jungle Cruise.
One of the big ones sold.
Those are kind of cool. They do have one down here for the Main Street Electrical Parade as well. Oh yeah. We'll work our way around here. That's Max. That's cool. They've got Max. And is Roxanne, is that her name, I think? Max and Roxanne, maybe? That's really cute. Yeah, then they have the Beauty and the Beast they have here when Prince Eric is turning back into himself from being the Beast. And Belle on the bottom. And we have some more art around the side. So usually on the outside of all the booths, they will have some art as well. It's not always just inside the booth.
It's definitely way more crowded here than it was today than it was last time.
You can definitely tell there's a festival going on. There are a lot of people here. I mean, and it is a Friday, and like I said earlier, our weather is starting to turn around. This is the best day we've had in several days weather-wise, and the locals, I'm sure, are coming out to enjoy the festival.
So this looks new.
Yeah, that's.
I'd love to try that.
I heard that was new. Moroccan carrots. We'll have to come back here sometime and give that a shot. We do love the Spice Road table. The hummus fries are really good. The bread service is good. The cauliflower is good. They used to have. Well, there's some like this chicken is different. They used to have another chicken dish, but that's different as well. So yeah, it looks like they have. They have a few different things that they didn't have previously. So we'll definitely have to make it back here and head back to Spice Road table again and check out the new stuff there. Let's also just jump over here because I didn't get to check last Friday to see what Tangerine Cafe has for the festival. It's usually similar all the time. It seems like they always have bread, the Moroccan bread, which is delicious. But it doesn't seem like they changed this one out a whole lot for the festivals. But they do have some kebabs. Yeah, and they have the stone-baked Moroccan bread with the different dips. That is really good. They do have an avocado coconut custard tart. So that does sound kind of newish to me. I don't think I remember seeing that previously. We'll head on around this way a bit. But thanks everyone for joining us here tonight on the stream. Hope you guys are having a great Friday wherever you guys are at.
I think we do plan to be out tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll be streaming.
We will be streaming tomorrow. So the plan right now is to be out probably early tomorrow morning.
And probably Magic Kingdom.
Probably Magic Kingdom early tomorrow morning. Like, if I can make myself get up, maybe park open for Magic Kingdom tomorrow. It's kind of the plan. And then maybe another one on Sunday if I can. So yeah, I know we've been kind of out of the scene here for several days, but we just just didn't want to have to come out and walk around in the cold rain here at the parks. Just didn't sound like much fun. But hopefully we'll be back into our regularly scheduled programming of trying to be here at least 3 or 4 times a week. So I hope you guys will come back and join us again. But we still have a lot more to see tonight. We have the Mandalorian there. This one says Acme Archives, I think. This
They have some cool stuff.
they do have, yeah. It looks like it's a lot of Star Wars themed stuff in here. It looks like it's all kind of Star Wars thing. Well, there is a little Marvel over there. It's Captain America. They do have a lot of Star Wars art in here.
Some Indiana Jones as well.
Is there? I didn't see that.
This way, so he's on the
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's over there on the horse.
Down on the bottom, he's on the...
Oh, yeah, in like where he's got the golden head in his hand down there on the bottom. There's some neat stuff there. Do you need to call me in the morning and wake me up? I'll set an alarm. Promise I will. I'll just have to try to see if I can make myself get up and get out of the bed.
Usually not an issue because our dogs don't let us sleep in.
Yeah, the dogs usually don't let us sleep in very well either. And over here is the Japan food booth, and this is where, like I said earlier, they do have the Wagyu bun. It's the one over here on the far right, over here. And it was really good, I have to admit. It did taste really good. And then they also have a sushi donut and a taiyaki, which it says it's some kind of a pastry with sweet red bean. Kind of sounds a little odd, but yeah, I think someone mentioned last Friday, and maybe that was you, Ben, I don't know, but someone mentioned about donuts and sushi. You know, they don't go together.
But come in a wooden box.
Oh, they do have probably sake, as in someone has in there in a wooden box. But yeah, a donut is supposed to be sweet, not sushi.
Yes. I said yes.
Yeah, that's with Denise's new job now. We're up before 5 o'clock pretty much every morning, so it's kind of nice when we can sleep a little bit on the weekends if the dogs would let us. But like I said, they usually don't let us sleep that late anyway. But
And I'm not gonna lie, this week has been
rough.
Rough
Getting
for
back
us
into
to
an
get
early
back
start,
into
because
that
the
early.
job you had before this, when you just started this week, we didn't have to get up that early. I mean, like 6 something every day was fine. But yeah, the one now, we do have to get up earlier. You do get out earlier though, so
But I've
it does
been
allow us to.
extremely tired when I'm
Yeah.
gotten off work this week.
Yeah, but with you getting
Takes
out
a little
earlier,
bit of time to get your body adjusted to a new schedule. So.
it does. But yeah, with you getting out earlier, we can maybe make it here to the parks of the evening a little easier. I'm gonna stop over here and double check. Seems like we're getting not the greatest signal. I'm gonna double check and see if I think I need to connect my Wi-Fi as well. So let me go right over here somewhere and see if I can get connected.
That's the funny thing.
Alright, so there we go. Now we got both connections going. I didn't notice my Wi-Fi wasn't connected earlier, so maybe that's why we were having some some signal issues. So we have 2 English bulldogs, and they are very, very senior dogs. One's 15 and the other one is almost 15. I think in April, the second one will also be 15. So we do have some senior dogs, and also we don't like to leave them a long time because they are a lot older now. So that does kind of limit how long we're here at the parks at a time, because we definitely don't want to leave them out here or leave them at home while we're out here for a long time. Yeah, I saw these last week, and I thought you would like the turtles. Oh, yeah, the little ones? I didn't see those before. Wow. I mean, these are really cool, but wow at the price. So the little one here.
Price range.
Yeah, I mean, for reference, this is my hand, and I'm not a big person either. But yeah, $1,250. It's really cool. But wow, these are quite pricey. Now, it's not the most expensive thing I've seen here.
And they do have a bat. That's kind of cool too.
Oh yeah, have a bat. The bat's pretty cool. But yeah, these are really neat, but yeah, definitely out of our price range. So, oh, they have a pillow with a sea turtle. Oh, that's cute. Pillows are $48.95. Oh, another one with a different turtle. That's kind of cool, aren't they?
$50.
Yeah, $50 for a pillow. Again, for a pillow, a little pricey. I mean, I know it's, you know, not a super mass-produced pillow, but it is in a package that looks like it was produced in a pretty good-sized batch, I would imagine. Yeah, has some more paintings in there. Crystal Dombrowski is the name at these booths. Yeah, the wolf is really cool. Let's head on around here a ways and see if we can check out what. Trying to refresh my memory on what they have here at the booth here at the American Pavilion. Oh, so this is where they have the deviled egg trio chicken pot pie, because I think it's kind of served open. Yeah, it says served open faced on a crust, so it's not really an actual pie. And then the hummingbird cake, which looks different this year than what we've seen it in past years. It's yeah, we'll go over here and take a look at it. Yeah, so they do have again the picture menus are around the corner here, closer to the booth. No, I didn't grab the $16,000 painting I saw last week. But I'll tell you, Ben, I looked today and it's gone. So someone did. Someone purchased that $16,000 painting, because it is not here today.
We'll save up our Disney points and get it next year.
Yeah, no. It would take $16,000. What we did 160 years to get points that many or something. I don't know, but it would take way too many years. Yeah. So here's the item. Yeah, and see, like it's an open face thing. So they call it a chicken pot pie. It looks, to me, it looks more like a tostada by the looks of it. But and then the hummingbird cake. It's been here before, but I honestly think previously it was more like a little rectangle-shaped cake.
I think you're right.
I think.
And it had like a glaze.
Yeah, but maybe I'm wrong, but I honestly think it was different in previous years.
That one does not look as...
No, this one, I'll be honest, it doesn't look as appealing to me.
But it may be delicious.
It may be delicious, yeah. I think the one we tried before at another festival was good, if I remember right. Yeah,
really good.
And I could be completely wrong and it wasn't actually a little rectangle thing either. I'm not 100% sure. It just doesn't look as familiar to me as what I was expecting it to look like. So. And we are here at the American Adventure Pavilion. The American Pavilion, where the American Adventure Show is at. And we did just release a video yesterday in our tour of the pavilions at Epcot series. So our son Anthony did a video where he toured this area and went around through the whole area here and inside the building, checking everything out. Grabbed a little bit of the show done by the Voices of Liberty inside. So if you guys interested in finding out more about the pavilions, I'll be honest, when I did the editing on the video for him, some of it there, and there were some things that I saw that he found that I had never noticed before. So you know, some really interesting stuff. But yeah, if you guys want to check that out, we do have a series where we're going around all the different pavilions here at Epcot, the different countries, and checking each one of them out, trying to look in the nooks and crannies and make sure that we don't miss any displays or anything they have. And so far we've made it we started at Mexico and we have made it around here to the America Pavilion. So I guess the next one that we will be releasing will be Japan. And that will come up fairly soon. Yeah, so the wind is picking up a little. Definitely glad I chose the long sleeve shirt and the jacket now.
Yeah, but still, it's much warmer than
yes.
it has been. And there has been several parts of Florida that have gotten snow.
Yeah, up north got a lot of snow in some areas. Oh, sorry, Ben, I missed your thing on what was the beer there.
We can walk back.
Let's go see. We're not in a hurry. To be honest, that we have nothing planned. So let's go back up here. We won't necessarily maybe have to go all the way back in there to find the beer menu. But we'll definitely find out. But yeah, no, surprising Denise with the $16,000 painting. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Way out of my price range. It was, I'll admit, it was a really cool painting with Figment and the you know, Dreamfinder's flying machine. You know, where he goes and if you guys have ever experienced the original Figment attraction that was over at the Imagination Pavilion, Dreamfinder had a machine that he would fly around in and catch all the different thoughts and things, you know, and ideas, and they would mix them all together in the Dreamport, I think is what he called it. So, you know, that was incorporated into that painting. It was really cool. But yeah, we'll head right around here. I can see the menu board from here. So we'll check out and see what kind of beers they have at this one. Does seem like there's a few different things on here. Alright, so they have a Pineapple Daydream IPA, Swamphead Brewery Neon Lager, Peanut Butter Chocolate Milk Stout. I remember seeing that before on the menu here. And then they do have a flight. Yeah, the peanut butter chocolate milk. That sounds interesting. And they do have a flight. I would guess the flight would be like one of each of the three, maybe in the flight. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's the beer they have here at the America Pavilion. There is some kind of a, I don't know if it's a group or there's some people performing over here on the stage at the America Pavilion this evening. It sounded like they were doing a bunch of popular Disney songs, what they were singing. We will continue making our way on around World Showcase here. Ah, they're doing one from The Greatest Showman. That's a good movie. I like The Greatest Showman. Haven't haven't seen it in a while, but I do think it's a really good movie. We'll continue making our way on around here. There's the Joffrey's stand. It's here between the America Pavilion and Italy. We do have several art little booths on around a little farther. We'll find those here in just a few minutes. It doesn't seem like they put any here in this section of the walkway. They do have a lot of private events, and there are some people blocking the steps off over there. So they do have a lot of you know, like fireworks, dessert party, private events, and things like that over in that section. So I guess they figured they would not put any of the art displays in through here. It does look like the pizza window in Italy is open tonight. I see the doors are open, the lights are on. Way back in there. Alright, so the next food booth we're going to run up on is Italy over here. We'll go take a look at it. Now I know they have like, it's like fried mozzarella, and it's on like a little palette, and it has different colored sauces on the palette with it. So, see if we can make our way over here to the picture menu. So the mozzarella fritta. So it has different sauces around the fried mozzarella, and cheese-filled ravioli, ravioloni. And a hazelnut s'mores cannoli. You want to try the ravioli?
Sure.
Okay. Well, let's make our way back this way. And we'll hop in line here. Doesn't look like a very big line here at this one today. They do have another little photo op over here where you can stand inside and look like you're in a painting. That's kind of neat. There's a small booth over there. It looks like the artist's name at that booth is Dave Avanzino. Yeah, it is a really cool view here across the lake with Spaceship Earth. I see all the barges really good. They have them out already for the show tonight for Luminous. Thanks everyone for joining us on the stream tonight. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope your Friday is going well. We're here in line at the food booth here next to the Italy Pavilion. Gonna grab a snack, some of the foods they have here for the Festival of the Arts. And then we'll continue making our way around the World Showcase, checking out some more of the art booths. I think, well, Germany will be the next country we come upon. And we'll just keep heading that direction. See what we can find today.
Pretty view through there. Pretty view through there.
Oh, it is a pretty view. Yeah, the sky really does look like it could be a painting for the art festival. That's for sure. That's. I'm glad that we're having some nice skies again. We've had a lot of clouds and rain for the past several days, and missed all the nice sunsets that we usually get here in Florida. This is right. Oh, they did. Okay, I didn't see that.
Everybody come here and
Yeah.
You got some food, just.
Well, come on, I can't do it all. Because you said you was going to eat and you was going to pick. So you're a liar.
Thank you.
You're a liar is what you told me.
Excuse me. Bit of a traffic jam out there at the cash registers. I mean, it's not super busy at the food booth right now, but the Italy one is usually a pretty popular booth. Alright, so we're waiting on the ravioli and have you a fork there? Alright, let's, I don't know if we'll be able to find a table or not, but maybe over here. I think people are just standing around and we can maybe grab the corner of this one. Alright, so this is the, I think it was called raviolone or something like that. Don't know Italian, but it's it's cheese ravioli. Looks like there's 3 different sauces on there. So,
I think this is just like a
marinara, maybe a cheese or Alfredo
and a
pesto sauce. Cool.
They smell delicious.
It does smell really, really good. And I will let you try those and take your word on it since they are cheese. So how is it? Pretty good?
It's good.
So you just tried the first one though so far.
They're not super warm.
Oh, they're not super warm.
So
That's a little disappointing.
it's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
But the flavor is really good. The marinara sauce is very good. It's not
Is
like
it?
super sweet or anything.
Okay, so a good marinara sauce. Bad focus.
The Alfredo is very good.
Is the Alfredo good? Good Alfredo sauce?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alfredo.
And then the pesto's the only one left to try.
I don't know which one is my favorite. The pesto is very good, but I think too much of that could be a little
overwhelming with too much pesto.
I would say the marinara is probably my favorite.
The marinara would be your favorite one? Okay. And like, Ben had sent me a message and had a really great idea. So, like when we get food stuff, maybe we could kind of give it a ranking. So what would you rank this like in a out of 10? What would you give this a ranking out of 10?
I would give this a 7 or 8 out of 10.
7 or 8 out of 10? That's cool.
The only thing that is, I guess, a downside of this is just that it's not
hot.
Very hot.
Yeah. Well, and that is one thing that's kind of hit or miss here at the festival, is whether the item you get from the booth is hot or not. You just never know. Well, I mean, I do pretty good, Ben. You know, I will admit.
I would definitely get it.
Would you get it again? Well, that's good. I'll definitely admit, I wish, like everything, that I liked cheese. I've tried it a few times. I can stand a tiny bit of mozzarella on pizzas if I have to. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know. I really do wish I liked cheese. It would make eating at certain places a whole lot easier. That's for sure. But yeah, unfortunately, just kind of like me and Cusco, cheese and me no likey. There's some of the trains going around here at the little train display here in Germany. I think the trolley's on its way over here, coming toward us right now.
Look at that train. Look at the train. Oh, that's cute.
The trolley is moving really slow today. There it comes. I think having a train display like this, but obviously this is massive, but having one like some people do would be really fun and cool. But I have absolutely no place to put a train display. But they are really cool to check out here at Epcot. All right, let's continue making our way on around here.
The romantic road for wizards.
Well, I don't think it's quite glove cold yet, but it is cooling off quickly now that the sun's gone down.
Okay.
A little bit of a line here at the pretzel and beer cart here outside of Germany. Or at least the pretzel cart. I don't know if this one has beer or you have to go to the one over farther in. I only see like Coca-Cola and water beverages up on this one. But it says beer on the cart. So maybe they do. Oh, I do see some plastic cups there. And there's a tap out back. So yeah. So I think coming up here really soon on the left is going to be the booths for the artists that I was talking about a little while ago, Scooter. I think those are coming up here pretty soon up here on the left. Yeah, they do have a band playing over here at the little stand here at the German Pavilion. Yeah, so it is the next one's up here. So these are the ones I was talking earlier that it's definitely the same style. Every painting that they have, or print, or whatever this is, I'm not sure, but definitely you can tell that it's all by the same artist and it's all the same style. So this is Scooter. You guys can see it's kind of a retro modern kind of style. You see what I'm saying? They're really cool. I like them a lot. And there's different ones, so it's, even though they're the same style, you know, there's several different ones, and they're really neat. So, and all of these are in this kind of, this one kind of color palette. There is a few things that are in a different color palette, but like all of that first booth was in a specific color palette, and that including like these here. Really cool stuff. The Tomorrowland with the people mover. Yep, that is awesome. There's a partner statue here at Epcot with Figment in front of Spaceship Earth. They do have one that's more black and white, kind of really retro looking here. Kind of neat. And then the ones in this next booth are more Disney, I guess you would say, because it does have the characters themselves in it a lot more. And slightly different color palette than the other one here. There's more reds or browns or something like it. It's just a little different. You can, I don't know how to explain it, but you can definitely distinguish like this set from the ones in the other booth, you know. But you can still tell it's all by the same artist because it's that kind of retro modern kind of art style. And I like a lot of these. I think they're really cool. And the next booth here, I'm not sure the artist yet. On the side here, I don't remember the name. Maybe this is McCullough, but I know someone was on our stream has this one, the painting with the tree. Someone that was on our stream last Friday when we were here at the opening said that they have that painting. Really cool.
I like Goofy in the Rain down there.
Oh yeah, Goofy in the Rain. Chippendale at Fort Wilderness. And Goofy and Pluto. Kind of a side view of the castle. Yeah, so this is McCullough art. This was a pretty busy art booth last Friday on opening day as well. All of them were fairly busy, but I think like this one and Robcast were probably two of the more busy ones that I saw last Friday. But they do have some cool stuff in here. Busier ones like this does make it a little harder to check out the artwork that's inside, but definitely some neat stuff. There's another one there with Figment. Really cool. And Olaf and the one above.
It just finished that one.
One here kind of Small World inspired. And I've seen that one here in like a couple different sizes as well. And like here's a big one of the tree. It's kind of got Hidden Mickey and some other things in it. It's got the balloon from Disney Springs, some of the icons. You know, you got Spaceship Earth, the Earful Tower. I do miss the Earful Tower from when it was Disney's MGM Studios, and then the castle over here on the right. But some cool stuff in there as well. And we'll continue our way on around World Showcase here tonight.
Come on.
Let's see if they have anything different on the menu here at the refreshment outpost. Sometimes they'll have festival items here as well. Oh, this is where they have the artist palette chocolate chip cookie. I saw a picture of that online or something. I don't know that they have a picture of it here. But it looked really neat.
One year. It's been several years ago, but it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, it looked really neat, but I don't remember exactly what it looks like. But I know there's a picture of it online somewhere. Or maybe there's a picture of it in the book.
Those big white birds.
Oh yeah, the big white birds have already started settling in for the evening. These trees will be, like, especially in the summertime, these trees will be completely full of white birds once it starts getting dark in the evening. Kind of neat.
Oh wow, look at the view over that way now. See if it will show up on the...
Oh, the view over here now? Yeah, so awesome sunset view here across the lake. Or the lagoon if they had. It says World Showcase Lagoon, so yeah, I guess they call this a lagoon here at the park, but awesome view. Here's one of the pyro boats out there going around, getting stuff set up for the Luminous tonight. Yeah, you'll end up on on a side where you're walking against traffic frequently here. No matter what you do, you're always going to end up on the wrong side at some point.
That's what I heard. I could be wrong.
To them all.
And then the Painted Panda is the food booth over here for the Festival of the Arts at China. Let's see, we'll duck over here is the picture menus to find out what they have here at this booth. So they have General Tso's chicken shumai. Hargao says it's a shrimp dumpling with pumpkin puree and then an egg tart. And for beverages here, We have a strawberry bubble milk tea with dragon fruit lager. We have a hard lemonade and a butterfly blue cocktail. I know in years past there's been several of like their mixed drink cocktail drinks here at this pavilion that have been really good. Sometimes they've had more than one at a festival. That's more like a mixed drink cocktail, and we tried several here from this pavilion or this little booth at several of the other festivals, and they've been really good.
I would definitely say day number 5, best day.
And then we'll be making our way next over here by the Norway Pavilion area. It looks like the line for Frozen is out here. You can kind of see them standing here with the line starts here for Frozen. If it gets, I'd say a few days ago, if you were standing in this line, you were probably frozen. It's been pretty cold down here. But that's, I would guess that's probably a 40-minute, 45-minute line. Usually when it's backed out this far, something like that.
Take us some time to get back. We should go to
Looks like the prime spots for Luminous are already getting filled up here. This is pretty much the number one sought after area to watch the show. I will admit it's a great place to watch the show. There's still some openings down through here, but it is starting to fill up a bit. An awesome view across the lake here too, with the sun coming off the water as well. Let's see, so it is 6:23. It's a bit early. I think Luminous is probably not until 9 tonight, so yeah, a bit early to line up. I mean, some people may be here just hanging out for other reasons, but it's possible some of those people are kind of starting to hold their spot for the show tonight. Of course, it's like 2.5 hours early. That's a bit early, I think.
It doesn't seem like there's as many art booths.
There's not a ton of art booths, I'll for sure.
It seems like there's been more in the past.
Yeah, well, no, there's a couple more on around here that we haven't gotten to yet, but it does seem like, I don't know, it does feel like there's less this year. Even like food booths, it feels less. I know this is not big like Food and Wine and even like Flower and Garden, but it does seem like there's less this year here overall for the Festival of the Arts. And I know it is one of the shorter festivals, or probably the shortest festival they have here. Because the Holiday Festival is probably longer than this one. Not 100% sure on that, but this is definitely one of the shorter festivals. But I do really enjoy it. I wish they would put a little more into it than it seems like they have this year, though. Yeah, so in there is where you can pick up the Figment popcorn bucket, and there's some food things in there as well. In there is where there's like the pastry, kind of like a Pop-Tart pastry-ish kind of thing that's in there, and some other things, but also in there is where you go to pick up your popcorn bucket. Oh, and real quick, we'll take a glance here at the food here at the Mexico booth. other people looking at the menu right now. So they do have carne asada, a croqueta, which is chipotle chicken and chorizo. In the croqueta, trying to read the description up there to see if anything major I was missing on it. And then a corn custard with caramelized sugar. And then they have a Mexican craft beer, not sure what that is. They have a margarita. They usually always have a margarita here. This time it's a strawberry fields margarita. But almost always here at the booth, the Mexico booth, they'll have some type of a margarita as one of the drinks. There's some art. Looks like that's some maybe people have purchased because there's tags on them. Oh, so it looks like the artist is here now, getting ready to sign stuff. This says William Silvers. Wow, and it looks like yeah, this booth is kind of bare. So this must be a very popular one. Looks like his booth is pretty bare at the moment. Of the large paintings. Of course, he has some really big paintings in there. You see the one in there with Lumiere and the Beast? See that? That's cool, isn't it?
And then Stitch is reading
To the little ducks. Yeah, that's a big painting. Stitch reading to the ducks. Wow, this is definitely a very popular. He's sold out of almost everything, it looks like. And then some other paintings out here. Have one of Yoda here on the side. Kind of hard to see the way the lighting is. It's shining right on Yoda's face, but yeah, so we have a painting here of Yoda. So some Star Wars stuff here as well. So we'll head on around. There is another food booth right here. We'll head down here and find the menu that has the pictures on it so you can see what everything looks like. This one does smell good walking by. Not sure what they have. Cool view of Spaceship Earth over there, though. Alright, so this one, so this one is the one that is the it smells good, but there's no way I would try any of this. Sorry. I am not adventurous at all. And it's squid ink pasta, octopus, and a black cocoa brownie. So, I mean, it smells good, the smells, but there's no way I would touch any of that. not. I don't care that it smells good. I mean, it doesn't smell like great, like a cooked steak, but it smells good. You know, it's a good scent coming out of there. But yeah, no way I would try any of that stuff. Sorry. Just not my thing. Thanks everyone for joining us on the stream tonight. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Hope you're enjoying our walk around Epcot here, checking out all the art. And like the last booth, the art that's left, because that guy's about sold out. Maybe he'll have more coming in. Yeah, checking out the art, looking at the menus of the food booths here. Did try the ravioli. You said it was pretty good, but was a little too cold. Yeah, it wasn't warm enough. And that's just what happens.
We did have quite a bit of filling in it, and the
had a good amount of sauce on each one.
Yeah, and each sauce was really good.
Yeah.
Don't get all uppity.
Well, I mean, the brownie, maybe I would have to look more at what it said on the brownie. So the brownie may be the only one that I would be interested in back there. As long as the octopus didn't reach over and touch it. Oh, goodness. And then we have made our way back here to the Rob Kaz booth. Is this where we started on our walk around World Showcase, checking out art earlier today?
I did hear somebody say when we were walking around earlier, it was a guest, so I'm not sure if it was true or not, but that one of the painters were at Communicore doing a live painting.
Oh, there is, yeah, at the up on the stage at some points through the day they do live paintings. That's true, and I missed getting to see that last Friday. So definitely, if we can get back, it's probably going to be during the daytime, I would imagine. Mm-hmm. So if we can get back here at some point during the day, maybe we can check that out sometime. So this is the booth that did have the $16,000 painting before, and there was actually it was a painting of this print that's down here. Kind of people over there now. But there's a print down here. If you guys can see it, it has Figment in front of Spaceship Earth, and it's got like Dreamfinder and his dream catching machine. So there was an actual oil painting of this, and it was a large one. It was as big or bigger than like the one there you see with the cars, with Mater and Lightning McQueen. It was at least that size, maybe a little bigger, but at least that size, and it was like $16,000. And it is gone because it was in the booth here. And just out of curiosity, let's see. So yeah, so the one with Lightning McQueen, that is $92.50, and the other one, I'm pretty sure it was just a little bit bigger than that. And it's kind of over in this direction, and it is gone. So yeah, some neat stuff, some expensive stuff, but I do know, the artists themselves are here at times to sign the artwork, so a lot of people do like to get it and get the, like the back of it or the certificate or something signed by the artists while they're here. The palm trees, and a little dog. That's really cool. A couple of little manatees. Those are really neat.
There's one with Pluto looking. Not Pluto, I guess.
But it's just a little dog, yeah, with a manatee. Oh, and there is the section over here we haven't been to yet, over toward Test Track, that has the tables and stuff. So maybe we'll head over to the booths over toward Test Track here in just a moment. Awesome view tonight across the lake. All the lights are on at the different countries. One of the friendship boats is still running. Unless it's too big of a one. Yeah, the painted maps they have back there, those are really cool. I had seen them even last Friday, and I would say that some of the art they have up there, maybe they have more than one of. But yeah, those painted maps were really cool looking. Well, I was thinking about maybe trying the frozen cake pop, but I don't know with a line.
No, don't even get, just go.
And maybe we'll risk the line, and maybe it'll move along pretty quick. Does sound like a lot of people are ordering the Dole Whip flight here at Swirl Showcase. Hi Michael, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a great Friday.
I'm getting the candy trio one. That's so you're gonna get two of them. This is that thing that you're talking about. So the bubble. Did you see that one? Still, this is the one that has the cake pop, soft serve. Like this is the one that has all this stuff. There's the candy trio flight. There's the Mexican cake pop. There's the one with the bubblegum soft serve.
Get whatever you want. Logan's got the
Just go over there and get whatever you want.
I'm gonna look over in this thing one more time, so I'll get you guys back here in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna walk this way.
Hey Casey, thanks for joining us. So we are in line here at Swirl Showcase. They have a liquid nitrogen frozen cake pop. I can't remember exactly what's on it. I think it's maybe like a berry cake pop with white chocolate and stuff on it. Don't remember exactly sure, but that's what we're in line here to get right now. Hey Paul, thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a great Friday. So we're just waiting our turn in line here to order the cake pop. Yes.
Like
The gimbal? The gimbal now?
gimbal.
Yeah.
I had one.
They're nice to have though. Keeps everything from jumping around everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, so it looks like this is the station where they make the cake pop. There's the frozen nitrogen cooler there, the blue thing. You see the cold frosty air coming out of that. Oh, well, I'm sure we'll have to come back before it's over and try the Dole Whip flight. There's quite a few people ordering the Dole Whip flight, that's for sure. Oh, over here is the little... So there's the cake pop. You can see, there's the cake pop. And I guess they freeze it and then put the little colored, it said colored splashes, so I guess the blue, yellow, and green, maybe like an icing or something that they put on it.
I take your seat, boss man. Cake pop. Yo, Diego.
Thanks. All right.
Thank you. Cake pop.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell them I'll eat it. It's fine.
So
I'll eat it.
I guess that's pre-made, and that's just what you get. So they've already made them. Used to they would make stuff like this ahead of time, or make them in front of you.
I'll switch back with you at 7.
And then, you know, where it said
So do you want me to go
smash cake pop, they would usually make it and like smash it in front of you and stuff in years past. But so I guess that's just what it looks like. Yeah. It's good. You want to taste it? That's it's good. So it is a like a berry cake inside. You see, it's kind of pink, and it does have the frosting on it. That's really good. I really like that. No, it's not frozen, but it is cool. You can tell it has been maybe dipped at one point in the liquid nitrogen. But that's really good. I really like that. Yeah, so there's, I know it maybe don't show up great, but yeah. So it is a berry cake, kind of slight pinkish colored inside.
It's very moist too. The cake's not dry or anything either.
No, it's not. It's very moist.
It tastes fresh.
Yeah, it does taste really fresh. This is for cake pops themselves. For me, this is probably the best cake pop I've ever tasted. Honest.
I agree. It's very good.
It's really, really good. For cake pops, this is like
would you rank it?
This is like a 9.5 to 10 in that range for me, because this is the best cake pop I've ever had. In desserts in general, I would still give this a good solid 8 because it's really tasty, and it's like we said, it's moist. Yeah, it's just really good.
if we want to go to Disney?
Mm-hmm. So I'm definitely not disappointed that we got this instead of the Dole Whip flight this time. I do still want to come back and try the Dole Whip flight.
I was thinking about it.
It's like a piece of white chocolate. You know?
Very, very similar.
And the bow that was on the cake pop was kind of a colored chocolate. You know, just a... I don't know if you guys have ever remembered, you used to get chocolate discs in different colored candy discs. I would call them chocolate, but they're different colors, and you could melt them into these little molds and make, you know, little candies out of them. That's what the bow was like.
They had the special like custom lemonade.
Hey, I'm good for now. I already had what, 8?
Alright, so there is another food booth here. I don't remember what this one was like. So this one has a beef Wellington inspired croissant supreme, mussels, and roasted bone marrow. And then the beverages they have. This is the one that I saw this before last time. It has an oatmeal stout. It's kind of a, like I said, I'm definitely not a beer person myself, but I have noticed they have a lot of ones. It seems they have a lot of different beers here at this festival that are, you know, things like that oatmeal and things that you really don't think about, or at least I don't think about.
Got oatmeal in it.
You know.
It has to be good for you.
Well, yeah, oatmeal. Yeah, maybe it's a good for you drink, you know, with oatmeal in it. But yeah, it seems like they have a lot of things here. Like some were like a milk stout and things, stuff that I just, you know, not being someone who's into beer, I just really don't think about as being something that they would do and make into a flavor with a beer.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that cake pop, that's really good. Does seem like they do have a DJ up there at the Communicore Plaza stage right now. Yeah, Ben, the cake pop is only here for the festival, unfortunately. At least I'm pretty sure it's only here for the festival. They have had other cake pops there in the past that we've tried, and they were okay. But like, you know, this one's good. I mean, it's really good. I was really surprised by how good this one was.
It's going to be off to your left-hand side. Thank you. Sorry.
When Ben said, trying to walk and can't talk, he did say that oatmeal stouts are super good for you, especially on a cold day.
Okay.
So then this past week would have been great days for an oatmeal stout here at Epcot, because it has definitely been on the cold side here lately. But we are supposed to be starting to warm up every day now. Today got up into the upper 50s, which is the warmest we've been in probably a week or so here. And it is supposed to gradually start warming up every day now until we get back into the 70s like we're normally supposed to be here in Florida this time of the year, excuse me. But yeah, there are a few more art places over here.
Oh, I smell better popcorn.
I do too. Well, the popcorn booth is just right there behind us, so you can definitely smell that buttered popcorn. It does smell good. Alright, so this is the next art booth. I kind of remember seeing this one this past Friday. Not really Disney art for the most part in here, I don't think, if any. But stuff does, I have seen similar art to this here at the festival before, to some of it at least. But yeah, this is definitely, you know, not really Disney inspired art, I don't think, but oh, they do have some figurines that are cool too. I like those. Those are really neat. Oh, they have an alligator.
An alligator, and there's a lion.
Yeah. Have some monkeys in spacesuits. Did you see the monkeys over back there in spacesuits?
Yeah, I saw those.
Those are cool. Some different stuff here.
Alright. Okay. Thank you. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. Thank you. Actually, we have to come that way to get out anyway, so we're good.
Alright, and then there is a big section over here.
We got hurt.
I will have to watch the screen a little for our connection over here. I think when I was here Friday, we had a little bit of issue over in the corner of this, so I'll kind of keep an eye on it there so we don't lose a picture for you guys. But yeah, this is the next big section here, and I think this is about it for the art festival for where we've walked around and seen so far. So we have some paintings here on this end, Minnie and Mickey and several of them.
Everybody would say, okay.
Our favorite picture was
And then
And over in here are things that are some metal art as well, so it's not all just paintings in this section. So there's some different types of art here. Some metal art. And there's these tables that we saw last Friday. They still have the tables out there. We'll try to get a closer look at those here in a minute. The octopus over in the corner. That's really neat.
But I like this. This is cute, and so is this.
No, those aren't cute.
And I really like that color.
I like the octopus.
And then they do have some more Disney-inspired kind of art down this way. Seven Dwarfs, got Jack Skellington. Yeah, Bagheera. I like that one. That's really cool. Have Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
Get it the smaller print.
And Taylor Mickey. Sword in the Stone, Tinkerbell, and Maleficent. Big painting there of Maleficent. And then these are the tables, like the one on the end out here is the Beauty and the Beast that I was telling you about before. This one's Winnie the Pooh. And then the one out here on the end, this one is Beauty and the Beast. They're really cool, aren't they? No idea the price on these. I'm sure these are the kind of tables that if you have to ask, they're probably out of your price range, like out of my price range anyway. And like in there in that metalwork, they have a turtle. And there are some jewelry things here that they have as well. Yeah, the huge press coins back there a minute ago, those were super cool. I'll try to, maybe I'll see if I can get a closer view on those here in just a second here. But they do have some cool ones of those, the pressed pennies. And one that looks like a Mickey luggage tag as well. These are really neat. Kind of has a little crank on them, you know, like the penny machine would have. And you do have several different ones. There's a big silver Mickey one. But those are really neat. They have a big sea turtle over there. Did you see that?
He would look really cool on the mantle.
The big sea turtle would look cool on the mantle. Yeah.
I actually like the fish with the pelican.
He might. But yeah.
It looks amazing. I have one of these guys on the side of my home.
Yeah,
Okay.
And then I've got two seahorses on the front of my gallery.
Wait, the mermaid is we show her off.
You can run water. It's an actual.
Thank you.
So David Miller is the artist at this booth. His name's on the plaque there. Have some sea turtle art here as well. Seems like I've seen similar things like these open windows we've seen like in those Kincaid galleries or whatever that, you know, that Disney's had, like at, what is it, over at the Boardwalk, the art store over there. Seen some similar art, looks like an open window like this over at that art gallery before.
This guy is $1,725.
Well, some of this art's not as bad as others. This one they don't have prices out, but I did hear someone just say that this one Sorcerer Mickey painting over here was $1,700, so not as bad as some we've seen. I like the Scrooge McDuck painting up there.
We've never been. We have to go someday. I just watched the Masters.
It's really cool. And the Haunted Mansion here with the hitchhiking ghosts out front.
The artist is here, so you can get pictures of the artist and the artwork. I'm not sure if he's Asian. He was.
Oh, I have one out here with Beauty and the Beast. That's a cool painting.
I found it dead.
BB-8 balloon going there. I'm not sure, I'm not sure if there's anything in Communicore Hall. There may be some kind of displays in there. We can walk over there and see if, if it's open, if there is anything in there. I can't remember if there was supposed to be something inside the hall or not. But let's go take a look, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go by this bar. Like it's way off over there. Yeah.
Sure. Well, maybe the doors open up and there's something in there. Let's go see. It did look like the doors open, but it looks like there's... Oh, there is some art over here that I didn't see before. And there's one here as well. Yeah, I don't want to hang around with all this super loud music. Usually we can get by if we talk a lot and not have to worry about that, but there is some neat stuff in here though. Yeah, there's some Oswald, some Steamboat Mickey and Minnie in a plane. I saw that. That's really cool. The Oswald one is really cool. Have Stitch down here. Gus.
Sing along if you know it.
Have Figment over there as well. You guys can see the Oswald. That's really cool. I like Oswald. Oh, those are really... Oh, a big Tigger as well. A great big Tigger one there. Yeah, well, let's head over this way. So I don't know if there's an entrance there. Looks like this side is kind of blocked off. It does say exit, so maybe there is Okay, so maybe you go in on the other side because this says exit. So let's walk around and see what's on the other side. See if they have something inside the Communicore Hall. Looks like maybe, but looks like you do have to go in on the other side. So we'll make our way around. So I know they have kind of renamed the areas of this. This is the first one of these things that I've really paid attention to, this little light up pylon, or what are you going to call it here. So this says World Nature on it. I don't know how well that'll show up, but yeah, so they have these now. They've kind of named the different sections differently, like this side, World Nature, and I think the other side they've named it something different, because I had recently received a survey from Disney from one of my visits here, and on the survey it said, what did you experience in World Nature and this and that? And I was like, I have no idea because I haven't seen those before. Those are kind of new to me. So this says Once Upon a Stage, 30 years of Disney on Broadway. Thank you. So it looks like there is a specific way to go through here. Oh, it's kind of a walkthrough area, I guess, with some of Disney Broadway stuff, I'm guessing. It's like a big giraffe thing. Costume, I guess someone would have worn that in one of the Broadway shows. On that side is Aladdin. They have some costumes there. Aladdin and Jasmine. And on this side is the Lion King. This is Mask and Puppet Workshop. Have a great big Pumbaa. So those are some of the masks, and they talk about them down here. Like, well, that's it shows you the Simba mask and the Nala mask, and then they have those right there on display. And so different displays of different Disney Broadway shows and some of the props and things they've used in those, I guess. Looks like the Enchanted Rose from Beauty and the Beast. The zebra costume here. So I guess one person would use that and use the sticks to move the hind legs of the zebra prop there. There's the lamp from Aladdin, Genie's lamp. some more Broadway show costumes here, like the Little Mermaid for some of those. And it's the genie there, and the blue one. And that's Ariel there. Mufasa. There's that one. There's several costumes there. Looks like Mary Poppins up at the top. This one's from Frozen. And then we have Hercules on that side. And one of the things that I just noticed a second ago that honestly to me, for me at least, I think the coolest things I've seen so far are these little miniature stages. So here's one for number 17 Cherry Tree Lane. It's like these little miniature like stage views of what they would have had for the plays. I think this is cooler than the costumes personally. And this one is for Elsa and Anna's bedroom from Frozen.
It'd be kind of cool to see a Broadway show.
Yeah, it might be. We've never seen a Broadway show. Never been to New York to do anything like that. It might be kind of cool. I know they're obviously different than movies, because they can't, with the sets and everything, they can't do everything like in a movie. But it might be neat to see one at some point. And this one says, this is from Newsies. I have no idea anything about Newsies, but it says the world will know set model from Newsies. Even though I don't know anything about it, it's still a cool little prop that they have here. And then they also do have some of the festival merchandise in here. This is the only other place other than the Creation Shop that I've seen the festival merchandise, which is kind of odd because normally, like for all the other festivals, they will have booths around World Showcase with the festival merchandise in it as well.
They do have a figment up there.
Yep, they do have a big figment up there. He has his tuxedo on with a bow tie. Really cool.
They did have a photo opportunity over there where you can hold up the baby Simba. Yeah, they do have a photo op right over there. Cast member has a little baby Simba doll that you can hold and have your picture taken. So that's kind of cool too. Oh wow, that sounded like that would have been really cool. Yeah, we've never been to New York before, so I think it would be really neat to get to go and see, some kind of a Broadway show at some point. I think that would be really fun. Wow, yeah, that's pretty cool that you had a friend that was able to get you some tickets for the Lion King. I think that would have been a good one to see. I know there's lots of Broadway shows at different times, but I think the Lion King, that would have been one that I would have enjoyed going to. Thank you. Head back around this way a little bit, trying to make our way away from the dance party a bit.
Oh, is that by the...
Yeah, that's like...
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I really think that if I was going to see one, I'd like to see one, of something like that I'm familiar with. The Lion King, That's a really good movie too. I like that one, and I do like the Lion King show that they have here at Animal Kingdom. I know that's nothing like a Broadway show. Maybe a little bit in that they do have live actors doing things, but I'm sure it's nowhere near the caliber and everything with all the different sets and things they can do on a Broadway show. But I do enjoy the one that they have here as well, even though it's just a little short one.
Head over and try to get a couple of rides in.
No rug cutting tonight. The only rug cutting I can do is with a utility knife when I pull up carpet in the past, because we got rid of it to put down hardwood floors. That's the extent of my rug cutting. But thanks everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you guys are having a great Friday evening. Really appreciate y'all hanging out with us here at Epcot tonight. With the wait time that we'll have to walk over and see. I don't know, maybe. We were thinking about maybe trying to do Nemo, but it looks like it's closed. So no Nemo. Oh, bummer. Well, Living with the Land on the app is showing temporarily closed. So wow. That one don't do the greatest for us. We usually end up with some problems. I guess one thing we could do is we could go over here and walk through the Journey of Water. Haven't been in there in a little while, and I do think it is a lot better walking through there at night. I know. We haven't done Nemo in a while. I was kind of looking forward to doing that, but it's closed, and there's a sign out front. I didn't read it. But on the app, it doesn't even show like temporarily closed or anything. It just doesn't show anything. It's kind of weird. We'll make our way here through the Journey of Water. Place that has all the strings of water, and if you run your hand through them, they're supposed to change tones of the music that you hear playing. next section has a little kind of dancing water like you see over near the Imagination Pavilion. There's some jumping waters over there. This is kind of similar to that. You guys can see them when they go every now and then. Or not, but there they go. They have some jumping water. That's neat. Hey CJ, thanks for joining us. Yeah, Ben, I don't know. Yeah, no manatees, no Nemo, no living with the land. It's crazy. I mean, why are we at Epcot if we can't do living with the land? You know, I mean, that's just it's crazy. Well, these are the ones where you hold your hand out, and the water's supposed to come up to your hand, but you hold your hand out over it in the right spot. So there it goes. Did it get you wet? Your hand a little bit? So for the fireworks tonight, I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure just yet if we're going to be here for the fireworks tonight or not. Oh, there's, what, Pua the pig? Yeah. We are going to try to be out bright and early tomorrow morning at Magic Kingdom. The goal is to be there like at park opening. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if we will be here for the fireworks tonight yet or not. Just have to see how things go here in the next little bit for us. Yeah, this would be a good place to be in July. You can definitely play with the water a little bit and kind of helps cool off a bit. It is a real fun place too. It can get very busy, just like right now we've kind of come into a standstill of people, so it can get really busy in this Journey of Water section. But there are some neat and cool displays in here. Some interactive stuff and some, you know, a lot of interactive stuff, but some of it, like the last one, you actually might get some water, you know, up on your hand. And some of the others are just ones that you will interact with, and the water may do some things, but it won't necessarily be something, you know, that'll get your hands wet or anything. But really nothing in here that would get you soaking wet or anything like that. All right, Ben, I appreciate that wake-up call. Yeah.
What do you want, Charlie? Come on, what do you want?
Miss Tafiti?
Look at mommy. Look at me.
I got stuck with the crowd. That's a big photo op there with the Tafiti, and you can get stuck there with the crowd kind of moving in and out. in this last section over here, if you can have a whole bunch of people, so you see the little water splashes there on the ground. If you have people standing on each one of those, and then everyone will throw their arms up in the air like at the same time, that whole row there where you see some water splashing up, if you get enough people, that whole thing will splash up at the same time. It's really cool. But you do have to have a lot of people there doing it at the same time to get the splash up all the way across. I have seen it before on really busy days. You have a turtle here in the rocks, so you can find some hidden little characters and things in some of the rock work here as well. Hey Sarah, thanks so much for joining us. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. And yeah, this is a really, really fun place to, to spend part of your day here in Epcot. A lot of neat, different, interactive little areas in here. A lot of fun. I'm kind of curious, so I think I will walk over here and just see what the sign says over here in front of the Seas Pavilion, because it is completely closed right now. So I am a bit curious as to what the sign says, if it says anything about that might make us think that there's an extended closure of some sort here. It just says it's currently closed. It says they hope you will explore the big blue world with them again soon. So yeah, I'm not sure why the pavilion is closed today. Hopefully everything's okay with all the different animals they have in the aquariums inside. Hopefully there's no issues in there. But yeah, that one is closed for the evening, because we had thought about trying to go in there and ride Nemo, so we haven't done that in a while. Still quite a few strollers out here in the stroller parking area, though. I guess some of that's people going into the land.
People are looking up at that. I guess that.
Yeah, there's I don't know if it's it's a star of some sort, but yeah, really bright up there. I don't know if it's a planet or what, but really, really bright up there in the sky tonight. I'm not sure what that is, but there have been quite a few people looking at it, and it has been there for a while this evening. I noticed it a while back. Obviously it had to be there all along, but I did notice it a little while ago.
And Living with the Land is down.
I'm going to double check the app again now and see if it's still saying that Living with the Land is closed. It was a moment ago. It still says temporarily closed. So that's sad. I do love going on Living with the Land. Really cool ride. We did forget to bring our popcorn bucket again tonight. We forget it more than we remember it. It does come on monorail, yeah, coming in from Magic Kingdom, or the transportation and ticket center over near the Magic Kingdom. Seems like the monorail and the lighting underneath it was both blue.
Yep.
So, kind of neat. I know Maggie will be so disappointed that we didn't bring home popcorn. I will have to try to take it with me to Magic Kingdom tomorrow and take her back some popcorn. She does love popcorn.
I've already got my snack planned out for tomorrow at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, do you? What's
I'm gonna have the Hush Puppies.
Oh, the Hush Puppies from Harbor House? That is a really good snack. Those Hush Puppies are good. We'll have to make sure we make it to the Columbia Harbor House once they get open in tomorrow and grab some Hush Puppies. The fries there are really good too. They're like thicker fries than some of the places. They had really good French fries there too. When we were here last Friday, I did notice they were doing a lot of work on the outside of Test Track, and that is scheduled to open later this year, so really excited for that one and to see what they've done to it and try it out. Hopefully it'll be much better than the last one. The last one was okay, but I did like the original a little better. I thought it was a lot neater because of even like the pre-show area was a lot cooler because it was more like what you would think maybe a warehouse area for a auto manufacturer would be like or something. It just a lot neater looking, I thought,
It's a fun
than the last one. But the ride itself, yeah, is really fun, and I'm sure the track and everything is going to probably be all the same, just be new theming. But really looking forward to seeing what the new theming is going to be like.
Shower too.
Still a big line for the magnets. Yeah. Everyone does love to get the Passholder magnets. And, to be honest, we do try our best to get here quickly after they release the magnets, just in case, they would run low at some point. They don't do that too often here, I don't think, but, yeah, we still like to get here and grab our magnet just as soon as we can after they start a new one. There's the Connections Cafe, Starbucks inside. Yeah, quite busy inside the Connections Cafe. Something going on over there that they're working with. no idea what that is. Something on a rotisserie of some sort. No idea what they're doing.
Yeah, it says something about a tree cake.
Yeah, and there is a, that is the bakery part, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it does say something about a tree cake, so maybe that's the tree cake that's baking on the rotisserie thing. That's something I never really paid attention to, was this side with the bakery,
Yeah.
Dad, we need Epcot. We need to get
Alright guys, so that's probably going to do it for us here tonight at Epcot. We're going to head in, get back, take care of our dogs, and we're going to try to come out super early tomorrow morning, be at Magic Kingdom. Hopefully, before they actually open, we can catch the opening ceremony. It's the plan. We'll do our best. Thanks so much for everyone joining us tonight on the stream. Hope you all have enjoyed the stream. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, so don't forget, like, share, subscribe. It really does help us out a lot. And be sure to join us on our next Florida Fun Quest.